All right, we're live, and I'm gonna announce on Discord.
Mhm.
But basically, Sepehr, this is your microphone to the world. You get to share your story and your life and whatever's happening in the world. There's a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding, maybe even just lack of knowledge. Um, Ranger, thank you for the sub, 54 months. Do you have anything to say to Ranger Sepehr?
Hi. Thank you, Joe, for giving me this opportunity. And hey, Ranger, my good friend, one of the good people that we have met throughout the years in this community we have. Ranger is a good man. I love him. I love you, Ranger.
I love Ranger too, and we love you, Sepper. And I think we're the ones that are lucky to have met you. We've met you starting, was it like 2018, 2019?
Probably that same time frame. Yes, it was through Alexandra Potter's community that I met you guys. Through Chess and Alexandra, and yeah, we met, and probably the same time. I have to go back. It's been so many years. I can't believe it. It's like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that.
And you met us through the Boats House channel because you're a chess player, right?
Yeah, not a particularly good one, but yeah.
But you've done some editing work for some very famous, well-known chess streamers, and obviously you are living in Iran. Maybe it's not obvious for anyone that's tuning in, but you're like pretty much the only person I know that lives in Iran. But the chess world has a lot of Iranian players. Like obviously we know Fallujah. There's also Parham, right? Magsulu.
Yes. Yeah, Parham Maksudlu. There's Amin Tabatabai. There is Sina Movahedi, the new one, the new talent. And we have like some female players. Some of them recently or a few years ago, like changed country. Um, and yeah, we have some players, and with Firuzja and that generation, we got like some top talent, I guess.
Yeah, so people know Fallujah. He now plays for France, right? He's left probably a few years ago now.
Yeah,
And there's also, I heard a story of there was a woman player that defected. Um, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
yes, yes, yeah. There we had two top female players. I think both of them are either IMs or WGMs. I'm not sure. I don't think. I think IMs. I'm not sure if they're GMs. I'm pretty sure they're IMs. We have Mitra Hejazipur and we had Sarah Khodam Shahidi. Yeah, they both left. First, I think Mitra left. And we have also Atusa. Atusa, who is married to Hikaru. She's also, I think, a WGM. Because, yes, because the chess in Iran is necessarily not really funded or looked after for. And by extension, women chess is more limited and less helped and supported, and especially with some like rules and laws and stuff that we can like get into it later on, they pursued their opportunities elsewhere, which I think has been a good choice for them personally as far as chess goes.
Shout out
Yeah,
to,
Imad says Dorsa as well. Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say, thank Emad for the sub as well, and hello to Gerber. Appreciate you. Um, but okay, yeah, Dorsa, I know she played for I believe SLU um, in college chess, and now is I believe a med school student at Mizzou. Um,
yeah. Dorsa is a yeah. I remember her because she was doing some stuff for STL, St. Louis Chess Club, and their like media stuff. Like she would host some like sessions on Twitch sometimes, and we talked a bit sometimes. on the streams. Yeah, she was at the time she was like getting ready for her exams to med school. But yeah, she's also IM and like she was a very good player. I believe the reason that why she left was because her brother also is like a chess player at her own on her own level, and she played. I think I might be not correct on this. She played a tournament without the mandatory hijab when she was still like living and playing for Iran. So she got reprimanded, and her brother also played against a player from Israel that is also not allowed. So that I think started the process for them both, I guess, or at least her to move. Yeah, Borna, Imad is correct. To move out and basically pursue their education and their chess career and basically their life in Europe. I think she's in Spain, but then I think she moved to US. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I think she's currently in the U.S. Studying in med school. But I mean, this is really good context for like us in the chess community, right? Because we understand there's so many talented chess players from Iran, and I feel like Iran is a place that has a lot of great people, and I'm like lucky to know a few of them through chess. Um, and I've seen some videos of there's a lot of obviously history of Iran, but there's like palaces and there's like some beautiful places and amazing culture, and I mean I'm sure there's great places like everywhere, whatever, like every country, but Iran obviously has a ton of issues, a lot of people that are leaving, right, for years now. And I wanted to really sort of understand like what your personal situation is, because I see a lot of things on the internet that, people have their opinions that aren't even from Iran. People have sort of an agenda, right, that they want to push. People are trying to say one thing and people are trying to say another thing. So we have you obviously living there currently, witnessing this firsthand, experiencing it. I'm sure there's a lot of good things that you could say about Iran, or you could tell us maybe a lot of like what the reality is, and that's really what I'm hoping to hear from. So whatever story you want to share with us, what's your life like growing up and living in Iran?
Yeah, I mean, easy
There's a
question,
lot.
I guess, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess life is life. Obviously, not everything is optimal. I would say you live here, right? And of course, obviously, there are very deep limitations on your options when you live in a part of the world that is not as stable than compared to like to Western democracies, to the first world. There are much more deep rooted economic problems, and of course it becomes an issue of the ruling class, the dictatorship that we have here, that limits you very much in the way of your life, the freedoms you might have to to affect your future, to affect change, to fix the problems you think have. Because when you have a dictatorship, it's their way or the highway, right? So, yeah, I mean, but when you live in it, you have it, you feel it, but you get used to it. You Humans are like adaptive, I guess. Like you adapt to how things are. So, yeah, I was born here, and I guess I lived my life, and with many normal issues and dramas that any kid or any family would have, like in other parts of the world. And some point you become interested in politics, other stuff, and then you get hit hard by the fact that you don't have a voice. You don't. It can't really affect change. You can't fix problems because the other side have guns. Basically, they don't want to change. They don't have a democracy. And I mean, I can't. We can't go in details on all of those, but as you said, there's a lot of culture and there's a lot of history here, as many other parts of the world that they may have. But then it becomes what you have right now. Like you might have a lot of culture and a lot of palaces and a lot of history, but what comes out of it right now is not a reflective of what it can be, what it should be. It's more of people wanting power, people wanting control, people thinking what want to implement what they think is good, even, right? It doesn't even need necessarily to be a nefarious or evil agenda. It's just what they think is good, but they want to force it. They believe that what they think is good, it gives them the right to force it upon others. And yeah, you get what you have in Iran, right?
So what's happening in Iran currently? Like to my understanding, Iran was having a lot of its citizens murdered by the government. Is that fair to say?
That is more than fair to say. That is, I would say, it's factual. To say how many, it's honestly very hard to say because speaking about the last round of protests, I guess early to 2026 we had it. So basically, I try to I would try here to differentiate between facts and hard cold facts and what I think, so my, like, let's say, analysis or take on this stuff. And if some at some point you need clarification of it, please ask Joe. So the hard cold facts that you would have is country is a dictatorship. Number one. The last round of the protests, reaction to economic free fall that we had, like the currency losing its value, hitting all-time lows, which meaning basically you are losing what you have. It's just going to thin air, right? When you're losing half the value of your currency, some of it might be somewhat get less hit with the assets you have, like the house, a car, or like some gold or something that you would have, but a lot of it would just go to thin air. Imagine when your currency lose half its value, half of everything you own might just go into thin air, just disappear, just stolen right under you. So we had that, and a reaction to that sustained losing of value of the currency and the economic shambles. Basically, some protests started in the bazaar, like the old time, let's say, like the people who would trade do trades, and like the like kind of a part of like the heart of the economics in the capital, right? People started protests, shopkeepers and like people who trade, and basically because when you have uh, the currency do a free fall, they get affected deeply because they can't trade, because you do a trade and it's just what you are selling right now at a price, tomorrow morning you have to buy that thing like 30% more expensive. It's just not, it's not even only one time issue. It's just like happens every day, day after day, week after week. So they had some protests, and due to the underlying problems like the dictatorship, the bad economics, the invasive treatment of the government in regards of people's choices, their lives, their personal lives, the limitations. One word, dictatorship. That sparked to for other people to join. So people started protesting, and it started like after day 3 or 4 gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we had call out basically from opposition leaders from outside of the country asking for people to take to the streets. And then the government responded with unprecedented. I apologize for my bad English. mm, Violence, and they did a very bloody crackdown. And we don't know of the numbers. The official numbers of the government is 3,117, I believe. The a human rights organization based in US that focuses on Iran, they have a list of 7,000 killed that they have confirmed, the list that they have compiled. I don't remember the exact criteria they had for the um, confirming a death, but from what I remember, it was either confirmation from verified family members or confirmation from a verified doctor or people who in the healthcare like apparatus, or we confirmed videos of the person, the verifiable, visually verifiable video of them getting shot in conjunction with like the basically the grave of the person. You know what I mean? Uh, two, I believe, 2 point of confirmation of one of these options. Basically, social media, verified videos, verified family members, verified from the healthcare inside of the healthcare or from like the morgue. I guess I believe they had another point of confirmation too. I don't believe, but like the 7,000, it's a legit list. You would say like they might have some wrong, but they have a 7,000 list. But you would say you need to cite that they are very limited. So if they say 7,000 so far, that doesn't mean that it's only 7,000. Because the last list they had, it was, I believe, 6,000 about a month ago. And they said that they are investigating around, I believe, 15,000 more possible cases of deaths. But apart that, I guess I have to say the other numbers that US President Trump says, the 35,000 number, those are not confirmed, but they are not impossible either. They are within the realm of possibility. So it's not an absurd number to throw around. It's very well could be in that ballpark. And the evidence for that is just the sheer level of violence we saw, the sheer level of equipment that we saw. They used heavy air, like heavy machine guns, like the machine guns that is just like not automatic rifles. I mean worse, like the thing that was used in the actual battlefield. There are reports that on some small cities they actually brought out actual battle tanks in the streets to combat protesters, to take back the cities they had lost controls of. And there are, even with the blackout, there are like some evidence of just how much violence it was used, and then you'll see the basically overflow, the absolute overflow of the morgues and like places that you would go to identify or retrieve a body of a loved one. That you have pictures and videos that like they're like the never-ending sea of bodies just laying around on the ground, and like hospitals, like just like bodies. almost piled up on each other, and it's just not one hospital or two hospital. When you see that, it's just what you would say is circumstantial evidence for you. It's not like a hard fact or proof of anything, but you see this and you say, okay, there's something wrong here. You know what I mean? A combination of those would make the higher numbers 30, 35, 14,000 deaths within the realm of possibility. Something that normally I would say it's absurd to throw around that number, but it's not. But as far as confirmed numbers, we have, I believe, the government says 3,117, which includes their own security, like the police basically or paramilitia deaths as well. And Harna, I believe, I can't say the name actually. I am not sure that was their like nickname, but like the human rights activist group, which is based in US but with focus on Iran and which has a good track of tracking numbers. Their number is like last number was like 7,000, I believe, which is for like almost a week ago, I believe. And yeah, that's the numbers we have.
Are you safe talking about this?
Uh, if they don't know who I am, I should be. If they know who I am and this
Do you
picks up
think they
attention,
have a way to track you down?
if no identifiable information is shared here,
We shared your
it would
name.
have. I mean, yeah, that's not enough for them to track me, especially in this situation. But if this picks up attention, it becomes a game of how much something gain attention, right? If I'm talking to somebody with like 10, 20, 30, like,
You're saying I'm
if
not
it
big
is.
enough.
With all due respect, yes.
No,
If this picks up, and with attention, I mean mainstream
no,
attention,
you're saying
not in, not
I
in
just want to
Twitch.
make sure that you're comfortable.
I'm
Um,
fine with it. I mean, what's the life if you don't take any risk at all? Like,
well,
I mean, if I would get a scared, yeah, go ahead.
did you think or consider going to the protests at all?
So now that it becomes my take, right? I'm gonna differentiate here. Last round of protests, I did not, which stems from two things. I'm gonna be honest be honest here. One was my personal situation. I wasn't in a very good place, regardless of protests and stuff. Had some depression going on. And second, it got too violent, too fast for me. How the opposition leader, this particular opposition leader, went about it, I think was wrong. Again, it is all my personal takes on it. They wanted as many as deaths as possible. They want, they are either they all only want power or they're committing the same mistake, the cardinal sin that all dictatorships commit, at least at the start, which is they think something is good, right? But the end would justify the means for them. That we want to overthrow the Islamic Republic, and we think it's the most important thing that it should be done. But I'm gonna do it with any means necessary, and any means here. Maybe I send 20, 30,000, 7,000, whatever the number is, to go to the certain that because the call out, like the ask for to take to the seats they had was for come to the seats at 8 p.m., 8 in the night, and go take over the government buildings. You don't say that. That's not a protest. That's not a protest. That's not a peaceful protest. That's is go and overthrow the government. We go attack the police stations. They ask. What do you think happens when you tell people to go attack a police station? Even in a normal country, the police station would defend itself, let alone in a dictatorship. And it doesn't matter if it's like the best government in the world or it's like the most brutal dictatorship in the world, right? You would make the argument I would agree on that it is justified to say that this government needs to be overthrown, this regime needs to go. But then you're telling them to go attack the damn police station. What do you think is gonna happen? Until like 4 or 5 of the protests. It just I disagreed with the way it's handled. It was went about, and I think that was irresponsible. That was ends justifies the means, and it was I'm gonna go and send people to die as many as possible, and it doesn't take away responsibility from the people that are shooting you, right? That those people are the main corporate, the main people at fault, but still, I am sending you to get shot by them. And there were some lies told. They were told that the regime is ready to fall, that there are 50,000 people in the regime is ready to defect. They don't have the ability to crack down on you. They were like bold lies. The regime was in power and in control fully, and it was clear as day that if you do this, there are gonna be thousand upon a thousand people dead, and it happened. Again, those thousands who are dead were killed unjustifiably by a repressive dictatorship. But still, I if I would send them to go die there, I would share some of the blame. You know what I mean? So for those reasons, I wasn't active. I didn't participate in the last round of
Yeah.
protests because they were not right, in my opinion.
That,
They did nothing good would come out
yeah.
of it.
That's fair. Um, so I wanted to ask you, you're saying obviously the regime should change, right? That there needs to be some sort of change. Um, is that fair to start off with?
I mean, that's a more than fair
Okay.
start of. This is a bad regime. Make no mistake
So
about it.
so let me ask you this follow-up question here. Do you think what the US is doing is helping?
Short answer: no. What the US is doing right now is basically destroying my country for a century, and it's sad that it's happening right in front of my eyes. But yeah, it's not right what they're doing. It's not justified. It's not for the good of the people. It's not with the having the and I'm gonna point this out. I don't expect from the U.S. government or any current or any U.S. government or any other government for that matter to act on behalf of me or like do something that is good for me. That's not a in this world that we are living right now. Maybe in like 1,000 years from now, but right now it's not something that I could say U.S. government or any other government can't help me or like act on my like for my good, for my salvation, for my freedom. That's not some a world we are living in, right? So I'm not saying that. I don't say that U.S. government should do that, do good for me or by me. But what it's doing right now is just completely different. It's their politic, their geopolitic ends, and it is highly, highly unlikely that anything good comes out of it. It's like this is this is not a war to help Iranian people. This is a war to neutralize a threat by any means necessary, even if that ends up destroying a country, and a country I mean not a land, a geographical like borders. I mean the people, because yeah, this is not right. I would say no. The answer is no.
So we have our first question in the chat from Dabo saying, I have seen videos of civilians cheering the American bombing runs, in particular with the supreme leader being bombed. Is this the norm?
Let me answer this like this. First of all, the answer is yes. Not to being the norm necessarily, but yes, those pictures and videos are real. They're not one-offs. There's not like 10 people. There are a huge. There's a big part of the population that is happy with these bombings, with happy with their death, with the death of the supreme leader. I mean, they're just happy because he was a dictator. People didn't like him. A lot of people didn't like him. For me to say if they are the majority of people, I honestly can't ascertain right now. I can't say that, but there are a very tangible, I guess, amount of like size. Like there's not this. It's not 1% of the people. It's not a 5% of people. It very well could be the majority of the people that would actually be happily cheering for this. So yeah, make no mistake about this. That's the fact that to say it's a propaganda or it's a lie. No, it is not. A lot of Iranians are happy. They believe that this will help them to get into a better future. I'm not sure about it. I disagree with it. I think they're wrong. But yeah,
Okay. That that definitely makes sense. I think that it's obviously like a complicated issue. Just because, a certain percentage could be celebrating right now, it's still complicated, right? Like there's no necessarily like right or wrong answer or clear like path of action of what was best.
I would not say that there is no clear right and wrong answer. I would say that there is a right and wrong answer of it depends what you mean with right and wrong. I think the question of these what is happening right now, the war that is happening right now, if it comes ends in something good or bad, right? If it's good or bad, basically. I think there's an objective answer to it. The answer with different scenarios could change, right? But you still can say, okay, if this happens, this outcome is gonna be this. If this and this and this happens, the outcome gonna be this, and you can put a probability on them, like a educated probability, and say, yeah, something good might come out of this. It's likely it's good. Something bad gonna come out of this. It's likely it's bad. So there's an answer for it. But the point would be that to say right and wrong, if there are people are right or wrong to be happy or be sad or cheer this bombings or this war, that I think you are correct. I can't. You can't ask from an Iranian or any other people like any other conflict in the world to tell them to wave your finger at them to say why are you not thinking or behaving in the most logical political correct way. They are being oppressed for a long time and they are seeing the people who are oppressing them getting their asses handed to them, pardon my French. So who am I to say why are you feeling happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, okay, but you would say that you don't think the US is helping, but there are people that are cheering it because the supreme leader was bombed. So, that's where I'm getting like some sort of conflict of like you're saying that these people cheering, well, I don't want to say that you're saying it, but what I'm getting is this is sort of like what seems like a short-term solution, and you're saying like in the long run this is kind of still a problem.
Not necessarily a short-term solution or a long-term. That's not the issue. I think what's happening is people are happy first of all because a bad person died, right? First of all, and second of all, they believe that something good will come out of what's happening right now. They believe that this war is gonna bring about the end of the Islamic Republic, this regime, and something good comes out of after it. And what I'm saying is, first of all, clearly without a shadow of doubt in my mind, right? Again, it's still my calculation, my take. This is not the objective of these what's happening right now. The objective is not let's help Iranian people. The objective is either neutralize or get rid of this regime because the geopolitical stuff, right? But when you enter some action with that objective, not necessarily what comes after how it would treat its own people is a concern of yours. So You could have theoretically the even a worse set of people come in power, but those worst set of people are friendly with your benefit, with your um, interests in the region or globally, let's say, in terms of like the U.S. or like Israel or any other party, right? So you as the U.S. have achieved your objective. You neutralized a regime that was not in line with your interests, but nothing good happened for the people. Like on the paper, even some people even worse came out of it. You know what I mean? So that's the I guess the difference here. That's the disconnect. I think the Iranian people believe that this will necessarily or with a high probability bring something good out of it for them, or even some people that I know that they are just so sick and tired with how things are because life is hard when you are living in a weak economy, invasive totalitarian dictatorship with bad relations with the world. Like you are getting the short end of the stick either way. Like it's just life is like a hell. Like I the words come short of explaining the lack of options. The life just your life just goes in front of you and like there's no light in sight, right? So some people are just sick and tired of everything and it's like let these people go. Like I want to be done with this, what is right now, and I don't care what comes next. And I would say to them there is always something worse comes. And it is fair to point out that to have this mentality you need to be very careful because having the mentality of yes there's always something worse can come later on, if you have that mentality without care it could stop any attempt to fix or change, right? So you need to be very careful if you think like that, but still you can be responsible and reasonable of with how you think and to look at the situation. And I think the situation right now there's a high likelihood of something bad comes out of it, something terrible come out of it, or the change you would get for the positive is so insignificant that it's not a representative or a responsive to the price you're paying. Because the price we are paying right now is just huge. It's just thousands of pounds of debt, war, in the protests, in the struggles for the freedom in the past 40 years, and just the pain and suffering just living under this regime. And after all that, to basically, in my opinion, your struggle for freedom being hijacked and forced down in a pathway that you get like 0.5% improvement, that's a that's a bad thing. That's a loss because it's also hitting a reset button on your struggle, right? Like your struggle for freedom comes to a conclusion after 40 years, and then if there's something that comes out of it is just bad again, then you have another 40 years of fighting in front of you.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, and I wish that more people could hear the truth of the situation. I mean, thank you for sharing your reality and your experiences and your takes. I do want to welcome Uncle Jesse with the raid. Thank you so much. We're talking with Sepehr, who lives in Iran. He's been a friend of ours for many years, maybe 7 or 8 years now. Um, Thanks to the chess community, we were talking about all the chess players that have come from Iran, just kind of as context of like, first off, how we know Sepehr, but also why this is sort of relevant to the chess community. Um, So yeah, if you guys have any questions for Iran, I feel like this is a good opportunity to actually have someone that's living there to talk to us directly because there's so much misinformation these days on social media and just on the internet in general. A lot of people that are trying to sort of feed their agenda. Um, so yeah, I figured also Seper's internet has been blocked for I don't know how long, and so it's just really good to be able to hear from him, know that he's okay, and his family's doing okay. And yeah, I don't know, Sepper, if you wanted to answer maybe some of these questions. Um,
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, any questions, and I mean, you could ask for, I don't know, other questions as well if you have anything in mind. So I like giving like I try to give like more generalized answers sometimes, but yeah, if any more details you have in your mind or anybody in chat, you lead the way, and tell me what questions want to be answered.
so Emad had a question earlier about the people that were cheering in Iran. He's asking if they're the same people also hoping for the return of the Shah, or are these dissidents desiring a fresh new political reality?
So that's a good question. Yes, I would say that there is a very big overlap with the people who are cheering this, with the people who are.
Are you there? Did they cut off your internet? Did your internet run out? Oh no. Well, Emad, I guess we won't get the answer to your question, but um, I think like ultimately, I hope he gets connected back again. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to give Sepper a platform. I wanted to give him a mic, basically a voice. This is to me seemingly a rare opportunity to be able to talk to Sepper just in general. Um, but yeah, it's really tough. Like I can speak a little bit from my perspective. I pretty much never talk about politics on stream or just in general or in public or whatever. But I'm pretty pacifist in general. Like I'm pretty anti-war. Like I feel like it's pretty net negative. And I don't want to make it seem like that's a hot take or anything, or that I'm, some sort of hero or whatever. But I do.
Hello?
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, internet is tricky. I'm sorry. I will probably here and there lose some connection. I'm not sure, like, to what point you hear me? You heard my
You were just
voice?
about to answer Emad's question.
Oh, okay. So basically, what I was saying
Uh,
was that yes, there is a huge overlap with them, with the people who support the Son of Shah, with the people who are very happy with this, like basically war or bombings. But there are also some people that are just happy that the people who have been oppressing them and doing very bad things, let's say for lack of better words to them, meeting some form of justice, some form of punishment, some form of revenge. You know what I mean? That is also a big part. So it is not correct to think that everybody who is happy here is necessarily a mm, supporter of the Son of Shah, but there is a big overlap.
okay, so we had a comment here saying, I will say to Trump's credit, as well as everyone that is pushing for the attacks on Iran, is saying that regime change is welcomed but not a goal. The goal is taking out missile capacity, taking out the nuclear ambitions, and due to the trade, taking out the Navy. Someone's asking what your take is on that.
Okay, so first of all, that's a half truth about the point of the regime change is not the goal. It's what I would say is the goal is neutralizing Iran. Neutralizing Iran as a threat. Now, you would think at the first glance that, yeah, what's wrong with that? But then imagine the world you are setting precedent for. Anybody who's a threat, you get to go and bomb them. What gives the US the right to neutralize Iran's missile capacity? Who says Iran doesn't have the right to have missiles? Why US has missiles? US has intercontinental ICBMs that can like target any point in the world within 30 minutes from the mainland US, from like the mid heart of the United States. There is no international law, there is no treaty, nothing that says Iran doesn't have the right to have missiles. Especially when missiles are like probably one of only two or three ways that means of Iran's means of defense, like the defensive, a deterrent from any outside aggression. So just saying that I'm gonna go take out your navy because of trade, I'm gonna like nuclear ambitions, like Iran has the every right to have nuclear power. Yes, they might have want to. You think might they want to have make nuclear bombs? Then you stop that, right? But right now, what's happening is that I'm seeing you as a threat. I'm just gonna neutralize you. Then what if the United States not a threat for China? It is more threat than Iran is for United States. If China had the ability to neutralize United States, let's say the little green aliens from Mars come and decide to go to China and give them some technology, some tech means of war that would give them the ability to neutralize United States, like just neutralize it, the navy, their everything. Does that make it right? Does that make it justified? Does it that make it moral, legal, any word you want to use? Just because somebody is a threat and you have the means to neutralize that threat doesn't mean you have it's morally, it's legally, any word you want to use in these terms is make it right. Yes, Iran might be a threat, but the ways we perceive the international relations right now in the world is that the threat needs to be imminent. A war, like I just had this very like a few sentence back and forth with a friend. Preemptive war with preventive war. They are two whole different things. A preemptive war is something that is recognized in international legal regimes, international law, which means that if you come and be ready to attack me, if I start moving equipment, start preparing like actual like moving units, moving tanks, using armies, getting to offensive positions against you, that okay, any sane mind would say, okay, country A is getting ready to attack country B. The country B doesn't bound to stand still, and say, okay, I can only start attacking, like firing back when the other country start attacking me. No, you are in your right to preemptively strike the country that you believe that is about to attack you. And we had that in the history, in the recent history, that has happened. Like, namely in the uh, Israel Arab wars that happened. I think it's 72, 73. I don't know. I don't know. Imad in the chat knows, probably knows better. At least the official story is that Egypt was massing to start attacking Israel. And Israel said, "Okay, I'm gonna start attacking you first." Okay, that's a preemptive war. It's a war of necessity. You are necessarily bound to defend yourself, your country, your people, your civilians, your sovereignty. So the other country is about to attack you, so you attack first. You don't wait for a formal declaration of war. It's not 200 years ago, right? But then the word becomes the preventive war, or preemptive. I don't know which would be the correct pronunciation. A phrase that Israel has used both for this war and the last war. Was it in June? I don't know your calendar very well. It was like 8 months ago. A preventive war, basically, which means that I'm gonna prevent you from having the idea or the capability or the intention to attack me, to pose a threat to me. That is nuts, to put it in one word. That is cuckoo. That is not how we operate in the international relationships. International relationships that has been put forward and championed with championed championed by and set as rules by the West, by the United States. You don't go and preventively attack somebody, because then you would have wars everywhere all the time, actual wars. Like everybody's gonna, because at any point I can might think that, okay, another country might have the capability to attack me sometime. Let me go preventive. I find them weak at this point of time. I'm gonna start attacking them. I'm gonna start bombing them. I'm gonna neutralize them. You see the difference? The difference is that.
Okay, and you're saying that's what the U.S. is doing to Iran right
Yeah,
now.
of course, for sure. This is a absolutely an unjustifiable, illegal, preventive war by U.S. and Israel, and the proof is in the writing. Just there is absolutely and categorically no signs of Iran was planning to attack the US or US interest. Iran does not have the means to attack in mainland USA. So it was not about to wage war against the United States. Iran does not have the capability. And there's no signs of Iran was about to attack any US interest in the region. The same goes with Israel. So the war wasn't necessary here. Let me like just sum it up like this: the war, a military action, this war was not necessary. This was a war of choice. You choose to start this war, and I believe it is even said so. A war of choice is illegal. A war that you choose to go with war with somebody else is not right. You must be. We have decided per United States, per a legal regime that is put forward by the West. And I think it's good. I like it. I rather the United States, the Western democracy, the West to set up rules rather than China and Russia. I'm a fan of you guys, not them, right? I'm just not a fan of you violating your own rules, violating your own principles, violating your own morals. That's something I take issue with. When you decide that I'm going to war with some obscure or even some tangible like goals. You know what I mean? You were not forced to go with Iran. Iran was not threatening to do anything at the moment.
We have a question. The
Of
chat,
course.
if you see, saying Iran has been saying death to the U.S. and death to Israel. Is that not a violent threat?
I would answer this with a comparison. If your neighbor says dead to you every day of every week of every year, and someday you go and just kill them, do you think the police would accept the explanation of he was saying I want dead to you, and I went and killed him? Or do you think you would need? more proof of he had a gun and he was coming towards me, or he was shooting at me, or he was threatening me and holding a gun at me, right? You see, just saying words, we don't kill people for saying words. I would say that an American or an Western European or like somebody from the first world would be a fan or understanding that concept much better than me, right? That we don't kill people for saying words. We don't start a war for saying words. And to be perfectly clear, I am not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of uh, I'm reading chat right now. I would say you should read your own laws better. That is not considered self-defense. I would not say go try it because it's not good. I don't want you to kill somebody and ruin your own life, but that is not self-defense. Somebody just saying somewhere sitting in their home from like I don't know next block basically because we are not neighbors, saying I'm gonna kill you if you go and kill them. It's not considered self-defense. I mean, I would you can just go read case law. You can go watch the YouTube videos on body cams. That doesn't like words. We don't kill people for words. We don't. You don't kill people if I say death to Trump. If you are a like a Democrat and say death to Trump, or if you are a Republican and say death to I don't know Obama, do you think police comes and kills you? You don't.
I will say I am not a lawyer, and I'm definitely not versed on international law. Um, but
But if I say, if I may, I'm sorry, Joe, but like, who's in your face? He's I'm gonna hurt you. Like, I'm not in your face. Like, that's the missing point of your analogy here, my friend. Like, I'm not in your face. You're on other side of the world. How am I in your face? I don't even have the capability to be in your face. Do you understand that? And you can't change the argument that I'm gonna stop you from the capability of ever coming to my in my face. That's just not how your law works. No, any country's law basically doesn't work like that. And you don't want a word like that. Do you want a word like that that just purely on words you can lose your life or lose your country upon? I'm sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. I mean, I was just saying I'm not a lawyer. Um,
Wait a minute. You're not a lawyer?
no, I'm just a chess streamer, dude. I'm just,
Wait a minute. You know how to
but
play chess? I didn't
no,
know.
I wanted to bring Sepehr in because I think there are a lot of people that are confused or they have like a strong opinion or I mean for me personally like I just wanted to like at least hear from you your side of things like I know you said that you're safe, right? And that well, I mean, do you feel
For
safe?
now,
Yeah.
we'll see.
But that's always like the concern is like people are talking about war for like safety, right? Or defense, right? But then the reality of the situation is there are people who live in these countries that have their own lives and their families, and there's a lot of casualties in war. And obviously, like I'm not an advocate for like, you know, countries to like nuke other countries or whatever, right? Like, I mean, who's to say who gets to have like nukes, right? Is an argument that you could have. Like, I don't have answers to these questions. Like, I don't know. But what I do know is that like there's there's many ways that you could try to go about things like diplomacy, negotiations, and just like talking things out. And I don't know, like, I think at some point there's like, we're talking about self defense. Like, I think there is justification for self defense, or like at a country's level, it's like going to war, right? If you have to like defend yourself. But I think we're trying to say like this we're talking about a line of like is this preventative or is this preemptive or I forgot what word you were using for it, but
I mean,
Um,
that's a correct words. Yeah.
but yeah, like
I mean, that those are like two legal words basically. That is like within the international legal regime or like legal doctrine, I guess. You have like countries. There's they we have set of rules or understanding of how and why countries are justified to enter armed conflict with another, right? We say that you don't get to attack somebody else, but also we understand that we are not in an island and singing kumbaya holding hands. This is unfortunately we are not there. Maybe 1,000 years all wars stop, but we are not there yet. But then we said, okay, we had World War I, we had World War II. Let's still come up with an understanding and some rules on why and when can you engage in military conflict to defend yourself. A war of necessity. Basically, engage in war when it's absolutely necessary. That would be the core of my argument. And you can't be callous. You can't be wishy-washy. You can't be meh. You can't be lazy when you try to say a war is necessary. If you like, if you want to enter a war, or like if you want to sitting here, you and us, you and me, like or the chat or anybody, that it's not like we are making these decisions. We're just thinking about it or living it, right? When you want to say to think about something, you need to understand the gravity of you're talking about. You right now might not feel the gravity, and I'm happy for you. Like as a like somebody in the United States, I don't wish harm or pain or suffering on like any other people, right? But I am like I will. The war is like has lasting. I don't know how to say it. Forever consequences for me right now, for countries like mine, and I would think I'm in right basically to ask you that if you're thinking about a war, at least b- really believe or think it out that okay, it was necessary to do this. It was necessary to start this war. There was no other choice because that should be the standard. A standard of killing thousands upon thousands and directly and killing tens of thousands indirectly and changing the course of a country forever. You should think that okay, we do this only when it's absolutely necessary. We just don't do it because we can or we felt or it was an easy option or if we don't pay a price for it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That should be the standard. The standard should be it was absolutely necessary. And you said something, Joe, and you say you don't have an answer for it. I do. Does Iran should have the right to have nukes? The answer is absolutely no, and I would say with any means necessary, you stop it. I would cheer and approve of if you have information that Iran is making a nuclear bomb. You go and drop bombs on the facility of they're making the nukes, and you stop it, and you repeat it as many times as it needs to be repeated. Having nukes is just a disaster for countries that don't have it. It will start, especially in this region, will start a nuclear arms race that will bring about the end of the humanity. Just this is bad, necessarily, categorically, it's bad. But that should be your goal. Okay, I know that this country is making nuclear bombs, not doing nuclear stuff, not doing nuclear energy, not doing uranium enrichment. Those are different. They are have similar and the same steps and pathways, so they have overlap, but they're not necessarily the same. But yeah, if they are making the nukes, you go and stop them. But then you go and stop that through negotiation, diplomacy, or even if you need military action, you go and stop that. I would not be against if your country said we knew that they were building a nuke right now, they would have a nuke in 10 days, 1 month, 2 months, whatever, and we went and bombed that facility. Okay, fine. That would be reasonable, I guess. That would be justifiable. That would be understandable. But this is not what's happening right now. Like your security apparatus, like your security agencies, like they are unanimously always saying Iran is not has not decided to build a bomb. They are not building a bomb, a nuclear bomb. They, in a perfect world, yeah, I have no doubt they would want to have a nuclear bomb, but just they're not living in a perfect world either. So what? But then why are you doing this? You're doing this to just neutralize a threat for geopolitical interest, to get rid of a bad actor. It's just I want to paint the world more in to be in more my line of interest, I guess.
So, who do you think is going to be the next leader? Like, what is that like in the US, the president dies, you have a vice president. If the vice president dies, there's like a chain of command, right? So, what is that process like for Iran right now? What's going on? Like, is anyone in charge of the government?
Yeah. So the process, yes, in US is the president. If something happens to him, you have the vice president, the speaker of the house, and I there's a list of secretary of commerce, secretary of like the treasury. I don't know. It goes on and on and on, and it's joint like it's CENTCOM, STRATCOM, not CENTCOM, STRATCOM, all that. Anyway, in Iran, the uh, process is as follows: if like when the supreme leader dies, and it's like it's different from the president because your president is like is every 4 years it changes. I guess like you have elections. We here it's like you are in charge, I guess, till the end of times, till you die. The process is if the supreme leader dies, there will be a three-man council. Like is how is the process, the official process. The president, the head of judiciary, and one person of a council called the guardian councils. It's like some disgusting thing they have in place that has two jobs basically. The job number one is to make sure any law passed by the parliament is in line with Islamic and slash, I guess, the constitution, right? So any law they pass by parliament, these people need to approve it. And the second job is they oversee all elections basically, and they have the job to approve the final approvement of a candidate. So you just don't get to run for a position like the electable positions. You need to be approved by them. And the compression, this council is, I think it's 12 of them. They comprise these those are heavily basically appointed by the supreme leader himself. You can say that. And one person from that group, basically. These three group will assume and which already have take control of the responsibilities of the supreme leader, I guess, which is being the boss of the country because he is the commander in chief of the armed forces, basically. He's the commander in chief. And then the process is that we have these like let's say like kind of like your another body of parliament, like let's say your senate, right? But not like your senate is like again very involved in the lawmaking part of your congress.
Whoa.
Hi, Nate.
Hi,
We're,
Joe.
uh,
we're on stream.
Oh,
I
what
know.
are we doing?
We're talking politics.
Politics on stream.
I know. Can you believe
Yes.
we're discussing with Twitch chat?
I did not know. My bad.
It's okay.
You're good.
Hello, Twitch. I love you all. Just for the record. All right. Anyways, I'll leave you guys.
No, it's all good.
You're good.
I could,
Ciao.
did you want me to mute?
Bye.
I could mute the stream so
No,
you
no,
could
no,
just
no.
tell us if you wanted to say something.
No, I don't. I'm trying not to interrupt
No,
your
it's all
thing.
good.
It has nothing to do with that, what I have to say.
Wait, did
You're
you want
all
to?
good, man.
I can mute the
No,
stream and then you just tell
no,
us
I
what
don't.
you.
No, I don't have anything to say. I just don't
Well,
want
you
to be
joined.
interrupting.
You joined. You clearly wanted to say something.
I just want to see what the boys are doing. I don't know.
Okay. Emad said he loves you and that you should ask some
I love
questions.
I love Eman more. Questions. What are we talking about?
We're talking about who's next in command in Iran.
right now. I
Uh,
mean, I guess you can listen and like see what's, and you can ask question. I guess like more the merrier in the call. I guess.
the next in command is Free Kurdistan. That's the next in command. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was hoping there'd
Like
be some sort of path for Sepehr to become the next leader, but it sounds pretty complicated, and I don't know.
I would not want to be a leader, and like I'm saying it genuinely because not in the same sense of the leader we have, because I don't believe the problem is an evil person becoming the supreme leader or become somebody in charge. The problem is when you have somebody in charge, truly in charge, like with all the power, that person necessarily becomes evil. That's the issue. Evil is not born; it's made,
Power
and it's made
corrupts.
when you, yeah, it's made when you have absolute power with no oversight, no one questioning you, and nobody saying no to you. You just become evil. Because even if you're the best of them, you think what you think is right and you want to do right by everybody. You are a human. You're a human, and you're wrong. A lot of times, as we all know, we are wrong in our lives. So then you become evil because you do right, you do
But
wrong.
but you wouldn't though, right? Like you wouldn't.
I would become that. I would become that. If you give me absolute power with nobody questioning me, nobody oversight, nobody says no, like we
Well,
know it's gradually but way
Sepehr,
faster than you think.
you,
I would
no
become
matter
that.
no matter how much power you have, you always know that Gerber would have to argue with you about something. So,
No, I will execute him in the spot because he plays bullet. I would outlaw bullet chess. Do you still want me as a supreme leader?
you want to
Bullet chess
play
is not real chess.
you want to play some I don't know if you could play chess. Are you allowed to play chess, Sepehr? Is your internet
I,
allowed?
I can play chess,
When
of
was when
course.
was the last time you played?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe like a few bullet games that I want to
Oh,
outlaw.
you
And
played Bullet.
the issue is that for because of like my internet and my quality, I need to be on push to talk. So and when I have push to talk, how do I say it? I can't play moves fast. I either may have to play moves or I need to talk. So if you want to play, I would say like let's play five
All
plus five,
right, all
something
right.
slower.
How about you
But
versus Gerber? And if you win, Iran gets to keep nukes.
Oh,
sure, only if we can use our nukes to kill Gerber
Uh,
with it. I mean, not in a video game. In a video
no,
game, I
Gerber
mean, they
Gerber
get
might not
mad.
even be. You know, Gerber got banned from Twitch, right? Many moons ago.
We don't talk about it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah. To finish answering your last question, basically, so those three man cancer people take over the responsibility. That's an official process, right? And then we have like this body that its job is to oversight the supreme leader and choose a new one in case of he dies. I mean, they don't do any much of overseeing at all because there are all basically kind of handpicked by the supreme leader because the elections that they go through they get approved by the council that is picked by the supreme leader, and
Yeah,
like it's like and there's like very like you need to be a cleric, you need to be like old, you need to be this and that, and it's just whole new story. Anyway, but from the on the ground options,
this is the second time
agree.
he's cut out. This is also why he doesn't like bullet chess. I'd also hate bullet chess if my
I
internet was
also hate
blacked.
bullet chess.
Well, I really like bullet chess, but that's because I have good internet.
I have good internet. That shit is not chess, bro. That shit is fake chess.
Oh, Good thing Gerber left us clearly because he didn't reply to what we were saying, and he also hasn't been replying to the bullet chest. Oh, here's Gerber himself.
This is real chess. You just have no instincts.
No instincts. I thought it was no internet. Um, but yeah, Sepehr. It might
Gerb is
take him a few
IDS
minutes.
strongest soldier.
What was that?
Gerb is IDS strongest soldier.
Dude, I would love to see Gerber versus Sepehr right now. Bring us back to the golden days. I should publish the Sepehr match. Sepehr has an adoption match. You're laying in bed, Gerbs. That's the best time to play bullet chess from your phone. Nate, what's that? What's that mean in the chat? I don't even know what that word is.
Benjamin Netanyahu is just his last name. It's the leader of Israel.
Hello?
Hey, Seb.
Hello.
I'm back. Sorry, tricky internet.
That's okay. Gerbs just stopped by to say that bullet chess is good.
Bullet chess is terrible. We should nuke him in a video game.
Agreed.
I don't know.
Well,
Till when you heard me? Just to finish that last question, I guess. Moshtaba, his son, is like in the front running, but we're not sure. His side is like most closest to the current like people in power, right? So I'm not sure if they would be allowed to take power unless they make what you call it a huge concessions to United States and basically say, okay, whatever you say, and I don't know if they can do that, and if they do that, that's the worst possible outcome. Like that's the second worst possible outcome for Iran if that happens. The first one would be actual like Syria level civil war, which is very much in the horizon. But yeah,
wait, so you're saying the worst thing that happened would be civil war, which you said is possible.
it's uncomfortably a real possibility.
And
It's uncomfortably actual. I would say even one of the. I would. I don't know how to say it. Like it's not like a remote possibility. It's like an actual probable outcome.
but you said the second worst thing is the sun getting power, or
Yes, the sun, or let's say the same people that are already in power, but neutralized in their foreign capacity and basically give heavy concessions to United States. So basically, they get remain in power and play nice, play ball with US and Israel, at least behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But the meaning of that is that uh, the comparison to that would be the Iraq after the 1991 war, after the first Gulf War. What happened? Iraq was completely neutralized, almost, and turned to a nothing burger in terms of like geopolitical of the region. But the Saddam Hussein was still in the power, and he did a bloody crackdown of all the everybody. Like he killed Kurds in the tens of thousands. He killed Shias in the tens of thousands because it's like a wounded animal. Imagine a evil wounded fucking animal, predatory animal. He can't do fight others now. He start fighting with them. You know what I mean?
What part of Iran are you even from?
Uh, due to the subjects that you're talking about, I don't want to give any identifiable information.
DM
I'm
me.
sorry. Yeah, and please don't do it either because you know me somewhat.
Um,
It's just yeah. People
it,
are getting messages that getting being threatened for even accessing VPNs, not selling or doing anything, just because we have detected that you are trying to use VPNs from your phone. we're gonna come and fuck you up, basically.
Gerbs is going to bed because he doesn't want to play you in chess.
Because he's
And
old
because
as
he's
fuck.
lame. And he knows that I might die any second now. I'm seeing your B2 bombers over my head just hovering, waiting for drop a bomb on me. And he wants to leave me alone.
Come on, Gerbs, play in one game. Play one
He
blitz.
knows that any second, like there's a nuke coming right now, like in the
What?
movies, I'm seeing it coming.
Sepehr, don't say that. Imagine the last thing you do is lose to Gerbs in a chess game.
Imagine that. Such shit. I cannot live with it. I mean, I can't even die with it. I can
Uh,
hell with it, heaven with it. I can't even. No, no, no. We can't have that.
too bad Gerbs. I can't believe Gerbs leave like that so soon. Um, but yeah. Did you want to play a chess game?
Yeah, yeah, sure. This
You,
we can do, but just do something that I don't need to like move fast because then I can't push you
yeah,
down.
you tell me what time control you want. You say you can only play with push to talk.
Uh, for me to have a good voice, I
Oh,
need to use push to talk,
so
right?
you don't have to talk during the
And
game if you don't.
yeah, but like it would be just us playing games, so but we are
Okay,
chatting as well. I think like do like a 5+5 or something. Oh, Gerber is sending me a 5-minute unrated challenge.
here we go. Now we're talking.
No,
Finally.
follow me, can follow me.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Gerbs with the white pieces versus Sepehr with the black
I'm
pieces.
gonna destroy him.
It's a 5 minute game, no increment, unrated. There's a lot on the line here. Who do you think's gonna win,
Yeah,
Nate?
he's always played this line, and I'm always gonna lose in it.
They've been here before.
Yeah, I mean we've been here before a lot of time. Let's just take this. I guess let's go here. I guess.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Let's go here.
This is ridiculous.
We always play this line. I'm losing something, I guess. Who cares? Give me that. What am I losing here, guys?
It's okay. It's okay. Lots of
A
chess.
pawn.
Lots of chess here.
What am I losing? We have played this line 1,000,000,000 times, and I
Still,
lose almost in all of it.
still in theory here.
Give me that.
The IDF would not approve of this gameplay. Ew.
I should be winning here, no?
It depends on Gerb's next move.
Depends on Gerb next move. Okay,
We'll see.
let's go here. Oh, why did I go there? I went to go the other place, but sure. I suck. Does that work? Oh, no, it doesn't. Sad. Sad, it doesn't work. Uh. Oh! I didn't want to go there, but okay. I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go
Wait,
to other way. To
what is
A5.
what is Gerbs doing, dude? I don't even know.
I mean, I hope I have this to not totally lose, but yeah.
That's true. No, I'm looking at this from Gerbs' perspective. I think Gerbs is nervous.
He should be. Oh, yeah. Show me, girls.
Uh, brother.
Yeah, I think that's it, Gibbs. You're done.
Oh my goodness. This is why Gerbs didn't want to play. It's because he's trash.
Damn.
No, Gerbs will say this wasn't real chess. It wasn't bullet.
Harsh, Joe. Harsh.
I expect a lot from Gerbs. I don't know why. I know, Kled, it's confusing. All right, but Sep has to convert still. Do you think you could win this, Nate,
Yeah.
against Gerbs?
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, he's up a rook, a knight, and a pawn.
It's not over. It's not over. This is gonna be crazy.
Free road. Bro didn't want it.
Oh no. Ah, take it.
Yeah. I can't do with the spring.
Oh
It is with this.
no.
Send 5-0. I would not play 5-0. He's hustling. Knows I don't do no increment.
Dude, I know the heart rate's gotta be going, man.
Yeah. No, but he knows I don't do no increment. But
Ah.
I don't play no increment. You know that.
You almost drew if you took his rook.
I tried, but then
Yeah, it's okay.
US has always rigged the game.
It's these dang internet servers. Anyways,
You're wrong, by the way. We deviated from the normal line that we play.
Yeah, we did, but I'm the start of it.
good games. Thanks for playing, guys. But Gerbs,
I can't play.
what was that
He won't play me
opening?
cooler.
Oh my goodness. Is this the real match?
This isn't what I meant to do.
Wow.
He resigned. 1-1. I leveled the playing.
I
I
don't
played the
know.
playing field.
That
I
might have
leveled the
been
playing.
that might have been a draw.
No,
Here.
he aborted. I win. Now he wants to play 5-2.
Hey, you want an increment? That's
Well,
increment.
Gerbs gets white again.
I don't really know how that happened.
It's never a fair match. You know, the US is always biased.
Rigging the
Exactly.
see? Mouse slip. I wanted to go E5. But now we go E5. Who cares?
There. I'm going 5 now.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hip side.
We hips it. Please remove your bishop from my treasure.
Yo, who changed my stream
I wasn't
title?
even looking at the game, I'm not gonna lie.
Was that you, Gerbs, or
Probably
was that
Emad.
Emad?
This looks like a disgusting game.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about all caps live from Iran. I mean, like, Sepehr, obviously, but it makes it seem like you're making it seem like it's me.
Oh, you're not live from Iran right now.
Dude, is Emad a clickbaiter?
How's the war going, Joe?
Everybody in the content space.
That's
Clickbaiter.
that's what I'm asking
never played like
Sepehr
this.
for. See, look, Cled's confirming it worked.
Is it not a free phone?
Okay, I'm heading out. Bye, guys.
Good night, Nate.
Bye.
Ciao. I'll be around.
Take a night. Bye.
Dude, I think Gerbs might actually just be trash at chess.
He is. It's a given. No?
Remember, there's increment this time, boys.
Like, I don't want to take that bishop. That bishop is so bad. I take the bishop. I guess. Let's go here. I take your beautiful queen. Solidify here. Let's go here. And we can go here, I guess. Defend this guy.
I don't know, you mad. Don't ask
I don't
me.
think we can defend that guy. You're stupid. We are stupid. That's the moral of the story here. Go here, I guess.
Hipside, it's the least that GURPS could do. Why did GURPS get moved to the wrong chat? Did you move yourself or did you get moved?
I got moved.
Oh, sorry, Jesse and Ranger.
Let's do this.
My apologies. You guys got two wing. I should have just blinked. But yeah, Gerbs, if you had to guess your accuracy on this game so far, what percentage are you at?
I don't know. Have you not heard me say? I'm just kind of going through the
You
motions
you
here.
got moved to the wrong hall.
Oh,
You didn't notice when we were quiet?
no, because I have your stream on too, so like I still heard you.
You're listening to both. You hear us twice? That's kind of deranged.
Yeah, it is pretty deranged. Yeah.
Is that wrong? It might be wrong. We'll see.
I think you guys are evenly matched.
I think
Actually, I'm
You,
mistaken. I think Sepehr's better.
you may entirely overestimate how much care I give this game.
There's only one way to find out, Jesse. What are you saying, Gerbs? You saying Sepehr's not worth your care?
I don't think any of you are worth my care in the chess game. I just
Jesus.
don't care about chess.
Oh, well, you know, your rating is supposed to be some sort of indication of how good you care.
Sure.
You know, I feel like when you play against Andrea or Nemo, right, I feel like you care a little bit more.
That's different.
Dude, Sepehr is getting out a lot of, you know, pent up energy, frustration out on you right now. Come on, Sep.
Okay.
Take it home.
I'm gonna blunder it as always, but we'll see.
No, you got this.
No, I don't.
There's so many ways you should win this, and you have increments. Like, don't.
You're lucky you even won the last one, Gerbs.
Joe, you're talking a whole lot of smack.
Are you saying you'll play me next?
If I did, I would have to beat you and then disappear. That would be the take.
All right, well, we'll see. I'll let you play me if you can beat Sepehr. What's up, Tagbon?
I would support banning me if I lose.
I was gonna say, Ranger, you know Gerbs wants to get banned, right?
Sep, I'm pretty sure you basically won the game right there with the right trade.
Don't know if the right trade exists there, but okay.
I think it does. Like, why couldn't you just play, like, even crazily, right? Why couldn't you play Rook C1? Then
Your
I have to
bishop is
remove the
covering?
tick- Yeah, that's... You gotta bear with me for a second. Then I have to...
Oh, and I take and your
Yeah.
queen. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, what can I say?
Good move, Sep. And what do you guys think about the OGs tuning in, watching your match? We've got Tagbon, we've got Hipside,
Tagbon and Hipside are goaded.
we've got Ranger, Nate, and Emad all in the chat. I mean, it feels like 2019, 2020. It's crazy.
Except for it's midnight and I should be asleep.
I feel like we're missing Kevin.
Hipside tag one. Oh god. Look at the chat. Yeah, hi guys.
Oh God, Ranger. All right.
Ranger. Some-
Oh my God.
You guys still don't mute that shit?
No, wait, you've had it muted this whole time?
Yeah, absolutely.
What the heck?
Are you kidding? I'm not allowing these people to obnoxiously assault my ears. How am I the fun police? I'm the best. Greatest.
You're the one saying you have a bedtime.
Yeah. Isn't that normal?
Oh, good move, Gerbs.
I mean, not really. I'm pretty much cooked. think you're letting the clock pressure you there, my friend.
Don't flag Sep. Oh my God.
Ouch.
Oh, it's the
Did he
internet.
did he DC? He might have DC.
Oh no. And you're playing them rated?
Did I play him right?
Yeah. You're farming our boy, bro.
Oh, I
You,
didn't mean.
you got 0 rating for it, but he lost 2.
That was unintentional. That's what he gets for playing these shitty ass custom times. All right, look, I don't know what he's doing at the moment, but we cannot stand for your slander.
Honestly,
any longer.
are you challenging me? 3-minute unrated. This is for Sepehr.
Hello?
Hey Sep, I'm
Hi,
I'm I'm gonna beat Gerbs for you.
Did I get DC? Yeah, did I lose last time?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Yeah. I was winning again. You're trash. You just win because I'm not. I'm slow. I'm old and slow.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you
I
you
guess
tell him
don't be
Sep.
slow.
This is a fun line, Gerbs.
It seems interesting.
Did you come up with it yourself?
I don't know, did I? What if we did this? Uh,
What time is it right now, Sepehr?
Uh, mm, like almost 9 a.m. here. I'm trying to look at the news, see what's going on, basically.
you're definitely making this annoying, that's for sure. Let's see. Can we do something like this?
Uh-oh, Gerbs.
Things happened. God damn it.
Close
All
one.
right, one more.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
This is for Sepehr.
My vengeance is taken.
This is what happens when you play someone with good internet. uh, you're playing so much better than how you're playing against Sepehr, Gerbs. What's some of that?
I care about beating you.
See, I'm about to die any second now, and he just doesn't care about me at
That's
all.
so
See
rude.
the friends that I have.
It's funny.
Thanks, Ranger.
Night takes?
Yeah, I like being different. You know? Why not? Maybe I should stay on this file.
Okay. Really? Uh-oh. That wasn't so good, was
I
it,
don't know
Gerbs?
what we're doing there, but whatever.
It's okay, Gerbs. Me neither.
Speed, Joe. Speed. Beat this guy.
Oh.
Well, we threw that in the bag, huh?
Yeah, you did. But I appreciate the free rooks.
Yep.
It's okay, Gerbs. I know it's past your bedtime.
I gotta do homework.
Oh my goodness. I might have to change the stream title. Oh my God, Gerbs.
God damn it, dude.
We both
Totally
blundered our
forgot about
queens.
that.
Our queens were
Ugh.
hanging, bro. What was that?
I'd missed that yours was
Oh my
hanging.
God.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I was so focused on trying to attack your G-Pon. That was all I cared about.
Ah, we both blundered our queens. The Botez gambit declines
Yeesh.
mutually.
Well, I guess that proves I'm washed. I didn't even take one game. Yeah.
Good night, Jesse. It's okay, Gerbs. I mean, at least you beat Sepehr.
No, I
That's all I was
didn't.
expecting.
But like, I
I
was.
I will admit that I played like trash versus you, but generally speaking, I should really have to try.
Oh my God, dude, this is the trash talk Sepehr's talking about. Like played
Yeah,
terribly, and yet
it
still.
was, but also, if you check the win column,
Oh my goodness. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I can help Sepehr, defend
ew,
against these bullies.
we're showing some interest in Romeo Dobbs. I don't like that decision.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a former Packer. I'm seeing a report that says the Niners are interested in Pierce and Dobbs. Oh, yeah. Emad hates him too. I would be okay with Pierce, but he's going to be way overpriced, so I'm not okay with Pierce. I don't even think Dobbs is like good, so no. Just go fucking draft a wide receiver. Sorry, Joe.
It's okay, Gerbs. I understand the Niners are bad.
I mean, we are. Still better than the Packers, though.
Joe, thank you for having me. I guess I don't think I need to be here anymore.
Why not? You're the star of the show. I'm leaving now.
You're always welcome, Sepehr. I appreciate you, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're here, and
All right, good night, everybody, for real.
good night, Gerbs. Sleep well.
Bye, Gibbs. What a loser. We love him, but we hate him.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it's like love, hate, 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 hate. With love again, do I hate, again, hate, 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 hate. That's kind of relationship.
99% hate, but
Yeah.
there's that
Yeah,
one moment.
occasional love. Yes.
Well, Gerb says he only hates you, but I know that's just Gerb's on Twitch chat,
Please tell him to not consider me a business associate. That's an overstatement of a relationship. A random guy I met once and I didn't like. That's more accurate.
Yeah, I'll let you two get a room. Uh,
Okay. Yep. Joe, thanks for having me. Thanks for have the talk and chat at the start and the chess, of course. I leave you to do some chess, I guess, right?
I'll probably call it here as well, but yeah, thanks everyone. Thank you, Sepehr for sure, and Gerbs for playing. I know it's past his bedtime. And thank you to Ranger for convincing Gerbs to play, apparently. And for everyone for watching. Uncle Jesse for the raid, Emad for moderating and helping change the stream title for some clickbait, and Nate and Tagbon Hipside. You guys are all great, and I think if there's one message that I want to share with the world is to appreciate one another a little bit more, because
Yeah.
we don't want to take anything for granted.
Yeah. And I would say if I could share one message as well, it would be, yeah, pineapple does not belong on pizza. Don't do that.
Sepehr, I was gonna ask you if you could say one message to the world, what would it be? If
ban on all pineapples. I love
Oh my.
pineapples, but not on pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just I would say when we like we are not in charge of making decisions, but when we think about the stuff, we need to be more careful because you might think that it doesn't matter, but I will tell you that it's accumulate and it will matter at some point. If you are too callous, too lazy with thinking about stuff, it that will have lasting effects not only on like overall decisions in the world, but also on like who you are. It just it adds up. Be more careful when you how you think about the stuff. If you think something is good or bad or right or wrong, we need to be more careful how we render a judgment in our own mind. That's what I would say.
Our thoughts and our actions have consequences.
Yeah, most of all our own selves. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody. Nate, Ranger, Emat, Jesse, Hipsai, Tagbon, old friends, some of the OGs of our circle.
Even
Everybody. And thank
even
you, Joe, for having me. What?
yeah, appreciate you, Sepehr. Love you, man. I was gonna say even Christy Naps tuning in to appreciate Gerbs. Incredible stuff.
Yes.
Anyways, I do have one thing to say to Christy. I've downloaded all of my saved Dark Souls VODs and I have them on YouTube. I just haven't published them yet because I don't know the order that they're in. And it's not a complete playthrough, unfortunately, but I have a lot. It's mostly me versus Pontiff. So that's why it's hard for me to distinguish the order. Anyways, I'm gonna send you all off on a raid. Yeah, have a good night, Ranger, Separate. Definitely stay in touch. Let us know if you have any updates or need any help with anything. We're always here to help you.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for having me, Joe. Have a wonderful night.
Thanks. Bye,
Bye.
Sep. See you, Ranger. Let's see who's on. We're gonna raid somebody. So as always, you guys take care of yourselves. Love one another. Let's go spread the love over to some new. Let's raid. I've never raided. This streamer's name is Edible Derangement. Oh my god, we're getting raided by Chestopia. Shout out to Chestopia. I was just about to raid someone. I'll play like 2 bullet games just for Chestopia raid. How's that? That seems fair, right? This will be quick. We'll do 2. Unless I lose both, of course. Wow, this guy's at 22.99. You know they're trying to get to 2,300. I meant to take with the knight, but that's okay. Knight takes is kind of interesting. I don't like this. It's gonna be fine. I'm way too slow right now. No way, dude. No way, dude. I messed it up. I messed it up so bad. Oh, I'm so bad and sad. Ugh. I can't believe I let him take that pawn. I should have checked him. All right, let's I said 2 games unless I lose both. But hey, at least that guy got 2300. Happy for him, you know? He should push his pawn again. My knight's traveling all over the place. This is weird. Well, that kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But whatever. The heck, dude? All right, I guess I'm losing both games. I just blundered my rook. Jesus Christ. This is so sad. No. The heck? No. All right, I guess we're washed. This is how we play bullet when I'm supposed to end the stream. I thought pawn push was going to be really good. That was weird. What the heck? This guy is really weird. Oh no, my bishop. This is a blunder by me, for sure. So I thought it would be. What am I doing, guys? I don't know. Why did I just blunder my piece? No. Rosen trapped them. Let's go. All right. I don't know. Do I keep going? Oh my God. Did you like that, Eva? That's like the oldest trick in the book, dude. Oh my God. That's so funny. Loved it, dude. That's like I just set up the whole game just for that. No, when was the last time I played? You should have went on here probably. Anyways. Hmm. Some weird stuff happening, that's for sure. Yep. Um, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's just go here. Very strange behavior. All right. Oh, I really want to get back to 2300, but I know it's a slippery slope. All right, we'll do one more. Maybe I'll be net neutral. Well, in terms of wins lost, I don't know. This is kind of like gambling, you know? All right, we prepare for this. This is terrible. All right, now I'm like not so worried about it. Maybe I should be. He had a rook check. Yikes. No! GG. All right, this is why bullet is bad at night. Or maybe in general. Maybe Sepehr warned us about the harms of bullet. This is what always happens to me is I haven't warmed up, you know. Am I walking into some traps? Probably. That's okay. This is so dangerous. Alright, he's scared of me. What the heck? Alright. Can I get the 2300? It's kind of a weird move, no? Oh! It's so brutal, bro. Jesus Christ. How do I have 0 time on my clock? That was not a good game. Alright. There's no stopping now. This is what happens when Lena raids me. Oh, this is such a terrible move. This guy walked right into it. That's ridiculous. It's so funny. He might resign. Hopefully. Knight takes is kind of annoying. All right. Can I win 2 in a row? Maybe not with these moves. This is ridiculous. What? Oh my god. Okay, one more. Uno mas. We can end on a good note. What's up, Lance? Good to see you, dude. Hope you've been well. How are you? Hmm. This is crazy. Dude, I don't like what's going on. Look at the time difference. Look at the... What? What am I doing? Wow, what is he doing? More like a... Jeez Louise. That was not even near enough rating that I needed. That guy was 2100. I could see why. No, just kidding. He was outplaying me, so I got... Like, this is ridiculous as well, actually. What the heck? Oh my god. Wow. Wait, no, it doesn't matter. Or it does matter a little bit, probably. Thank you. Thank you. Look at his clock. Oh no, that's so sad. We were right there. We were right there, you guys. That guy was a national master. Dang it, dude. My situational awareness was too low. My speed was also too low. I probably should have done something differently. Because now look at me. I'm resetting my king so that I can castle. Okay. Nope. No, I meant to go here, dude. Not that it mattered. Dude, this is ridiculous, bro. Why would you go there? That's like the rudest thing you could do. The heck am I even doing, dude? This is disgusting behavior. This is so bad. Well, I blame it on that one game. The previous game to this. This is what I blame it all on. I can't believe that. That's pretty bad luck. This has got to be like a terrible move. Whoa, pawn takes is ridiculous. My knight's hanging. But this guy didn't care. This guy doesn't care. I don't care either, dude, honestly. It's like, what's going on? I'm so screwed. Oh, why don't I do queen takes? Okay, this helps. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. All right, guys. I think one more win and we call it a night. We had our chance. We missed it. And now I want to go to bed. I've already overstayed. Really, I should be blaming Lena for the raid. That's all her fault. I was about to end on a happy note. I'm just kidding. Dude, I don't know. Please let me take that pawn. Oh my god, I hate queen trades. That's ridiculous. Okay, but this knight's also ridiculous. This is crazy. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. It doesn't matter. We'll get it back. Oh, I didn't like the move that I just played. This is dangerous for me. Yep, that was gonna happen. So let's go here and just give the piece back, I guess. Oh, this is just so bad. Okay, this is not as bad for us now. This is very interestingly bad. But it is not the end of the world. This is ridiculous. The poor knight. What does this guy want? I don't know. I think he's getting mated. Okay, okay. Two more. We could do this. We could do this. Oh, that was not good. Oh my god. Let's go. Alright, uno mas. Uno mas. We got a little lucky with that knight takes move, huh? That's kind of crazy. Well, it's okay. takes is gonna be so bad for me. Jesus. Oh my god, we get within one. Nice mate though. Nice attack from him. Just launched the G pawn. And then I don't know what to do. Huh. It's not every day. All right, I'm not playing this very well, am I? Oh, that's really not good for me. That's so annoying, dude. I'm too slow. Dude, it's happening again. We were so close. Twice I was believing. Hmm. I should have played F4. It was so much better. Love this for me, man. Love this for me. Let's go. Hey, Arctic Bear. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I said 2 bullet games, and it's turned into 20. That's where we're at right now. I'll take that. I'll take this too, I guess. I don't know. And this? GG. 8 more. I should have taken this pawn. I guess that rook defends it, huh? This is so annoying. Wait, whatever. This is so bad. Wait. Oh my god. I'm slow. Thank God they didn't take. Oh my god. Get forked, bro. I'm gonna get my queen trapped. This is so sad. This is so sad. This is actually just ridiculous. That's crazy sad. Oh my god. So funny. Okay. Dang it, dude. Thank you, Requiles. Hi, Jenny. I feel like I might as well play music. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this is so sad. Wait, what am I doing? Let's go. I just need two in a row. That's all it is. I lost the first two in a row, and this is the price I pay. I have to win two in a row. Oh, this isn't good, is it? I don't like that. Wow. Why do I hang that with check? Oh my god. Why I do this to myself, dude? That's also crazy. My poor pawn. I have no time, dude. Hi, Hans. Hi, AJ. What's up, Big Don? Who's Cassie? Pistons? I don't know. Did not mean to put this here. This is so sad. It's a weird move. Jesus! Go! Oh. Oh no. He's a little shocked right now. We could flag this guy. Look at how slow he is. overthrowing again. We've gotten within one at least twice. I've choked both times. Crazy. You could sack, yeah. That low key stinks. So there's that. Something weird is happening. Rook takes is a good move. Yay. All right. That's what happens when you're a little bit faster than them. You can do stuff like that. Really? People can play like this? I guess not. Some weird stuff. What's happening to me? Queen here? I don't know. Gotta watch out for mate. Oh my god. Rook here. Yep, that's gonna be good. Rook takes, and I'm just GG'd. Oh, never mind. Oh, that was probably not the move. Wow, they just let me do that? That's crazy. Wow, they really misplayed that. They should have destroyed me. All right, let's see how fast we can lose this game. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, they have bishop takes. course. Really some incredible stuff here. Why would I do that? Why would you do that? DK Shazam, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Dang. Sacked my rook for a pawn. Gave up a piece. And then threw away my pawns that I could have promoted, but I didn't promote. And I should have promoted. That's how she goes, apparently. Not entirely sure what I'm up to. Oh, this isn't good at all, Joe. My idea was to go here, but clearly this is bad. Okay. I thought it was clearly bad, but maybe it wasn't so bad, I guess. Why might I have to be the one that's down? Oops. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I'm going for anything. What's up, Chilado? Sorry, I'm not playing my music right now, but I should be. My idea, Chilado, was just 2 real quick bullet games. That was my idea. And now you see what I'm worth. Wow, I have a crazy move here. I'm gonna sack my rook. Look at that. Alright, well, he's found a defense. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, dude, that speed. Holy smokes. That guy was schmoovin'. Oh my word. I don't know. This is some sort of transposition. This is annoying for sure. Castles. Take that. Take that too. If you let me. Guess we're going here. And here, and there, and there. And watch out. I'll castle. I'll take a pawn. I'll simplify. And I'll take that. Knight block. Yes. Pawn push again. And let's go here. And let's go here. Let's take that. Let's just give a check. Let's take him for all he's worth. Okay, now he resigns. Let's go. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Oh my. We took him for every penny. Can I take this? I guess so. Checkmate. Free bishop. Checkmate still. Resigns? That'd be so nice. Imagine if he resigned. Man. I wish. Let's castle. Let's go here. Oh, that was a free pawn, wasn't it? That's a pawn. Let's not give ourselves away for free. Let's go here and here. Let's take the free queen. Now he resigned. No? Okay, hold on. Job's not done, folks. Job's not done. It might be done now. Oh, don't stall on me. Don't stall on me. Come on, white chess. There we go. He was looking for the resign button. Alright, hold on. I need 3 more elo. I need 3 more elo. I'm giving away a pawn here. Okay. He's the one giving away a pawn now. That's very nice of him. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing, guys. Besides flagging, I guess. Maybe he's the one that's flagging. No, am I getting mated? I am getting mated. Ugh. When you put the bishop there, yeah, it was just mate. Wait. Oh, his piece was blocking. Man, knight takes. And that's a free knight. Ugh. Guys, it's always one and like one away and I would just throw it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. I missed knight takes bishop. And I blundered my rook and one on top of that. What the heck, dude? It's so annoying. Very nice, my friend. Very annoying. Jeez Louise. Ah! This is so dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just the speed and the accuracy were just both not there. That was just bad. This is also a terrible move. That was a bad move. He should have taken on d4. Why didn't I attack his... whatever. Blackwall, thanks for the follow. Oh, this guy feels really slow. I think I just played a bad move. heck, dude? Oh God. Hi, Mr. Lost. I am Dev Alex. I'm trying to, well, I guess I'm not playing Gerbs anymore tonight. GG. Alright, guys, I think this is it. This is the last one. For sure. I mean, we have the white pieces. It's the Italian. I didn't blunder a piece immediately. Let's go here, I guess. I don't know. It's a very weird move by me, for sure. Let's just go here, maybe. Threatening the pawn, no? Rip a pawn. That was a really weird move. Oh, knight here, wait. Okay. I don't know what this guy's problem is. Yay! Oh my god, I'm one elo away. This is redonkulous. The old-fashioned 22.99. The discount 2300 they call it. All right, this is where now we're screwed. Now we have the black opening. I messed up already, you know, I mean, this guy wishes he could castle, but he can't castle. I can castle though. Now he's gonna try to castle. All right, this is already bad for me. Okay, it's good again for me. Oh yeah, I just blundered a whole thing. Classic me, dude. Classic me. It's like equal material. This is ridiculous. I just made it myself. Dude, I am the unluckiest ever. This is redonkulous. I don't even know how that happens. How does that happen? It's like I don't want to win. Wait. This just looks so good. Wait, what's he doing to himself? Getting here is no problem ever. It's the next one that's the problem. It's the next one, you guys. I should just pre-move this. There's nothing he can do. He could do this. So I guess I can't pre-move this. Is this? But I just take and go here. But if I had that pre-moved, then he could do that. Anyways, he's just going to let the clock run out. This guy got all the way to 2302, and then he lost. Now he's going to be below, just like me. He can't believe it. All right, we're 5 elo away. And we're playing the world's best player. That's crazy. Wait, why would he do this? Why would I do this, to be honest, with anyone here? I should have gone here. All right, I'll go there now. I guess we'll take that. Let's go here. And now let's be sad. Let's be real sad together. Who's with me? Okay, the good news is he kind of blocked out his own bishop, I guess. Like, what's that even doing, though? I'm not sure what's happening, if I can be honest with you. Oh my word. This is ridiculous. This is just never working out for me. This will never end. This will never end. It's like not a good move. I don't know why this guy is like obsessed with this move choice. The heck? This is so funny. I blunder my queen. He's like, this guy's not even taking my queen. Vindicator, thanks for the follow. What's up, Tharsik? We're not peeking, no. I don't know what this move is for me. This is just some very strange behavior here. This is the world's best again. I just walked right into that, didn't I? This would be so funny. It doesn't even matter. No. Yeah, this is some BS. This is a great move. Oh my god. Oh. Yep, that wasn't good. Yay, we beat the world's... Oh my god, and we're 2300. Ironically, this was a bad game by me, but we were faster than him somehow. All right, so that added like an extra hour to my stream. Let's finally raid someone. The person I was going to raid is still on. So I've never raided this person before, but they seem cool. So let's go raid. Finally, I know, I can't believe it. It took me that long to win 2 games in a row. Well, no, there were a couple streaks of 3 I had, but I was losing so much. Anyways, we got it back. All right, that was for Chestopia. If you are still here from the Chestopia raid, you're a real one. Shout out to you. Thanks for being here. The real ones remember when Sepehr was talking. Anyhow. All right. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Much love and appreciation. I'll see you later. Bye. Good night.